Hey, are we in there? Are you in the ladies' room with us? Because we are in the ladies' room live on Broadway from Denver. Don't go anywhere. We've got so many things to talk about. What a long weekend. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Hey, we are live in the ladies' room. Welcome. We have a new face to introduce. Jen Bass. Thanks for being here.
Hi, how are you guys?
She's our guest co-host tonight. And as always, me, Wes is our hashtag One Lucky Guy Colorado.
Hello.
And the brains behind the glass, Liz. Thank you, Liz, for getting us set up. So right now we're just going to talk about, we're going to do entertainment first, which we don't usually do, because this was a very long weekend for some. And I want to hear what you guys did. How was it? Oh, and Jen did a haunted house in Estes Park for the veterans. How did it go?
Well, it wasn't just for the veterans because PTSD made a little rude, but it was for the general public.
God, I didn't even think about that.
It was for the general public. I promise. It wasn't like
The
really
monies you
dark.
raised, though, right?
No, but we did a really good job. I was honestly very impressed with how it went. I taught this characters, if you will. I've worked from like church based.
I told you it was characters. I'm sorry to interrupt, but we had a debate.
Oh, totally
last
characters.
Week. Characters.
And I've
Thank
seen
you.
it now here's the other debate is I've seen it spelled differently, a couple different ways. But whatever, character. So I trained creepy and I taught them how not to lose their voice and fun stuff like that. And we had this great creator. And it was the theme, it was set in a creepy basement and the theme was creepy basement.
Oh.
And it was really dark. It was a hard PG-13.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Which is kind of cool.
Did anyone pee their pants?
Oh, I hope so.
I hope so.
Oh, I did a little bit once. I
Oh,
went through and
you-
there was a character.
You trained them.
I'm over 40 now. So it's not hard. But still, it was genuinely scary. It really was. But
my
they did
gosh.
a great job. I was really impressed with the set production and throwing you in. It was immersive more than just like
You
an
had
experience.
because you
Yeah.
said the set. They were professional set builders too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had this guy. He's like totally into cosplay, kind of dark, quiet, gothy guy, but just a genius when it comes to
Yeah.
visuals and motivated, and was able to execute everything specifically. It was great. Like some of the monsters was just. We had a giant teddy bear monster that had this dripping blood and fun stuff. It was great. It was great.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Are you going to carry it over to raise more money?
Yeah, we will next year. Hopefully, the doors will stay open. But yeah.
No, I meant
we
like
to-
for the next week or something. Nothing like that. Is it done?
No, it's done. It's
Okay.
done. But we do have a benefit coming up on November, I believe it's 12th. It's a remembrance dance, and it's teens and adults and children. So it's all
Oh.
levels, and it's an American Legion, and I got some kick-ass raffle prizes. And
Nice.
Yeah.
So did you meet your quota, your money that you wanted to raise?
I asked if we broke even, and Dottie, yes, her name is Dottie. Dottie.
It's a fun name. Say that. Say Dottie.
Dottie.
He's our hashtag One Lucky Guy Colorado, by
Thank
the
you.
way.
Dottie, yeah.
We have one guy that's different every week just to get the male perspective on whatever we're talking about. So
Oh, so
Hence
just sneaking the boys in the girls' room?
yes. Yeah.
Got it.
Ooh.
Nice.
He's been here twice now. Most of them don't ever want to come back. No, that's not true. They always want to come back. We get a
Well,
little
no,
bit
I
scared.
mean, we didn't exactly. We just about broke even, but we're really because everything is set up now. And anyone that did come this weekend, it's going to be a completely different maze next weekend and our next year. And
Good for you. That seemed like, I mean, you were so busy. That must have been like, that was,
October always is. That's my favorite
Is it?
time of the year. Move over Christmas.
oh my God, you said
mean,
the C word. We
I know.
just
I'm
finished
so
Halloween.
sorry.
Isn't
I'm
that like
so sorry. I
seven
can't.
weeks from now?
Oh, would you? I'm
Really? Really?
I feel like we have to get through Thanksgiving first, don't
I
we?
feel like I just want to get through the day. This was a long weekend. Halloween was hard.
What did you say? It was a long.
sorry for
night.
me. Nobody-
Yesterday was a long day.
Yesterday was a
week.
long week. That week ago last night.
I concur.
So was that was your last day last night? Or no?
No, actually, Saturday. No, I keep forgetting about children.
Who are you again?
Oh, geez. So we had a kids' day on Sunday, and then yesterday I actually got to enjoy. Estes Park closes down all of downtown because I was saying earlier, like little kids with candy and mask in the woods with bears is never a good idea.
Oh.
Well, traditionally isn't a good idea. So they closed downtown.
The bears come out just for that.
I would.
I would too if I was a bear. I'd be like,
Yeah.
little kids, you kidding?
Yeah.
It's like a free for all, and they're sweet.
I
And they got
mean,
candy on them.
I
It
know.
could solve a lot of problems.
It could solve a lot of.
It
Oh,
could.
wings.
It could.
We are
Weed
dark.
some issues out for future politics.
right. As scary as Halloween was, nothing compared to this season
Yeah, are
of
you agreeing?
elections.
You're gonna drop your bag and go. I don't know, but I know it's fantastic. I mean, the home of the Shining Hotel.
Yeah, yeah.
We really take Halloween seriously, and the adults get into it and all that. And it was the first time in years I got to enjoy it because everyone comes to me to do special effects makeup and.
Oh, fun!
I get excited
Very
and I have a
cool.
good time, and then 10 o'clock comes and I curse everyone and they're rushing me out the door.
So what do you do for a living? What is your background? Let everybody kind of feel who you are and what's your story?
My story.
And go.
Well,
No
hello,
pressure.
You're up. Go. Go.
Go.
You ready? Go.
And go.
Let's see. I'm born and raised, sixth generation, Fort Myers, Florida.
Really?
One town. Yeah, so I'm a little.
Really? Wow,
I'm where the
that's-
term "or cracker" came from. I couldn't be whiter.
Birds. Polly, wanna? Never mind. Go ahead. And go.
And go. Keep going. Just go. Just go.
And I escaped. I moved to Miami the second I graduated college or graduated high school, and I went to college down there in art school, a theater major. Moved to Manhattan for 3.5 years. Lived in LA for about 8 years.
Did you do some Broadway, off Broadway, anything?
Off Broadway.
Well, that's what we call
I
this.
I did things.
You're on Broadway now.
but-
You're on Broadway now.
I am on Broadway now.
Bam.
Not quite the same Broadway, but close enough.
Hey, don't harsh my buzz, man.
We'll
We're on
count it.
Broadway.
Let's count it.
Shh, we're counting it. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyways,
And go.
well,
Go. Just go. Keep telling
I
us.
mentioned, I mentioned earlier. I mean, just a long story short. That's always seems too long. Anyways, I came out here with just a friend of mine for about 3 months, and that was 7 years ago, somewhere in there. Time is not linear. It's weird.
They locked you in the trunk, and now you're here. What happened? Oh, you love it here. That's why.
No,
she said no,
honestly,
no.
I wanted to move to Denver about 5 years ago, and I broke up. That my last relationship was like 7 years ago, and I was like, oh, I don't need Denver. To hell with Denver. I live in my mountain community, and yeah, I made a poor choice there. I really miss the city so much.
Do you really?
Yeah, I mean, God, if I want to go out and see like a Kubrick film at 11 o'clock because there's something showing down the street, I might be tired, but at least it's an option.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's
It's completely different. Yeah.
not a very happening. We don't have a dating pool. We have like a puddle. You know, it's sad.
Oh, no minnows there. It's, when the sun comes out, bam, gone.
Yeah, you got to be on that meat.
It will happen.
Does it? Will it?
In a puddle? Yes.
Things happen in puddles and spawn.
Oh,
a lot of parasites.
That's kind of a gross word. We got 1 minute till we go to hard break.
Oh,
so
jeez.
this was going to be our entertainment, but this is our. You
Sorry,
are
I
so
ramble.
entertaining.
I ramble. I just
No,
ramble.
you don't. That wasn't rambling. On the way over, I was like, I'm gonna just be like a mutterer. It's a combination of like mumbling and what you just said. Was that word?
Mumbling. I don't know.
Anyway.
Meander. Spawn.
It's been a long weekend.
Spawn.
We're going to come back with what we did this weekend and some awesome shows that Herman's had in just a minute. And Liz is going to wave us out of here, but don't go anywhere because we're going to talk about some metaphysical stuff, very cool things that I found on the internet to share with our friends. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And you're in the ladies' room on Broadway, live from Denver.
Colorado Harvest Company.
captures your beauty to put on display, as if it's my duty to blow you away. This is the end of everything I've ever known. Please
World Viral TV is brought to you, as always, by Colorado Harvest Company.
Welcome to the newest Colorado Harvest Company.
Well, I mean, he was a professor.
World Viral.
That was the morning of the day we
Hey,
started.
it's Pat Searcy down here at National Speaker and Sound on South Broadway. Come down and see us. We're now carrying Charvel, EVH gear, along with Mesa Boogie, Paul Reed Smith, Nash Guitars. Come check us out. Mention World Viral. Get 10% off.
Like you gotta take away a snake.
Oh,
Like the match in the ladies' room.
So anyway, how you doing, Wes? Our hashtag One Lucky Guy Colorado.
I'm doing okay. It's been a long weekend.
Liar. He's not doing well at all. We made him wake up off the couch here at Herman's in the womb of Herman's Hideaway. So this week
We need to come up with something better than that.
I
That's
know you hate
ridiculous.
that, but I think it's
creepy
hilarious.
and weird. It doesn't
feels
work.
very placenta-like.
I just want to know where that gnat came from when there is no exit, clearly windows, nothing.
Wouldn't
Where'd that-
you like to
where the-
know?
Oh, you brought the gnats.
I didn't bring the gnats in.
Apparently you did. Okay, well, this weekend was it was a long weekend, but it was super fun. You had a show on Friday night, which was awesome.
Thank you.
We had a lot of fun with that. I was dancing in my costume.
Hilarious. I got to sing Pokemon at somebody.
What is it?
It was like
what
it
does
was
that
more
mean?
the
I want
Pokemon
to be
song
the very best. You
that no one
Pokemon
ever
song?
was. Where have
What?
you been?
Are you living?
Estes
under a
Park,
rock?
and where
I'm
have
sorry.
we- Had-
I'm sorry.
I had to clarify
We forgot.
that word?
We forgot. Estes
I'm
Park.
sorry.
You need to move.
Is there not television and internet in Estes Park?
Scream at me.
To catch them is my real test.
To train them is my cause.
Valor. Anyway, we'll move on.
I got the
She's
pride.
stunned and scared.
I got the pride.
I got the pride. I don't.
Okay.
Anyway, let's move on. So you had an awesome show at
Thank you.
My High.
Yes, Mile High Con.
I'm sorry. It was super fun. I dressed as Helena from Orphan Black. People were asked. A couple people asked for my picture. One person of the whole thing, as we were walking toward your show, knew who I was, and one dude was like, "I think I was married to you once." I was like, "Oh my God,
That's awesome.
I'm so sorry. What did you do to her?"
Yeah, you were a
Megan.
straight creep.
Yes.
Yeah, I put up a side by side comparison between you and her. It's up right now for
Oh,
our
it is?
audience to see. Yeah,
Between me and whom?
between you and the
Oh,
yeah,
Helena.
Helena.
Yeah, it's kind of spooky. Yeah, I'm not sure I had the blood on my dress then either, though. I think that was the one when I was just trying it on.
I think you had blood on that then.
In the
No,
picture?
you were just trying it on like a couple days before. You wore that a lot.
I put the blood on right before we walked in your show.
Yeah, you had it on then.
No, but the picture doesn't have it.
Oh.
My point was.
Oh, I get
it's
it.
okay. You're
See,
thinking.
were you dressed as a Pokemon, or is
Oh
it
God,
just?
no.
No,
No,
she
I just live the Pokemon
she's
life.
dressed-
You just lived. You just.
I basically quit all my real
She's
jobs.
gangster with an A.
And I decided to be the very best
At Pokemon.
that no one ever was.
What's your test?
To catch them. To train them is my cause, though.
Oh,
Like the
thanks.
Acrocats.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
So I'm gonna go with it.
Google it.
It was a great show. Mile High Con.
Yes, Mile High Con.
Mile High Con. She did
Good
two comics.
convention.
She sang.
Except I missed the Klingons and the chocolate. It made me real sad.
I didn't see any Klingons or
You
chocolate.
didn't see any Klingons? Are you kidding?
Did you
What's
see
wrong
Klingons?
with you?
I didn't see Klingons.
We didn't see one Klingon. Not one. I saw a queen, like dressed as as like the Queen of Spades or
Are you
whatever.
kidding me?
Hearts. I don't know.
There's like a billion
Not kidding.
Klingons.
Where did you see
Would
them?
you keep up? Yeah, I've got a picture of me standing with a Klingon
I didn't see him.
because she's that good.
Sorry.
Who's out of
We
the
were in a
loop
hurry.
now, Megan?
We were in a hurry to get to your thing. Dance and support. It was awesome. It was a great show. Because you got to unveil also one of your show. Is that the first time you sang one of those songs for your album?
No.
Well, anyway,
Catch
it's
up.
great. Help me out, man. Hashtag. What'd you think of her show?
Hashtag you're
That's good.
floundering.
Did you dress
Oh my
up?
God, Wes, that was epic. It was good. It was good. That's all I'm going to say from now on.
Thank you, Wes.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was good.
I did enjoy it. You got great stage presence. I got lots of good pictures.
Thank
a
you.
great
Yeah, no, there was a lot of good pictures that came out of it. I'm excited to see the video.
There were from even the cameras and stuff. Anyway,
was
so
a
it was
2
really
hour
good.
set. It was freaking
When's your
brutal.
next show? Anything coming up? Mm-hmm. You gonna tell us about it or no? Is it a mystery? Nobody's allowed to go.
Well, I should probably check on that. I know it's this month sometime.
Yeah, it's in a couple weeks.
Might be
I
the
think.
5th. Might be.
I think it's over Thanksgiving.
No. Oh, yeah, you're right.
You're welcome.
It's like 28.
So as
Like
opposed to,
somebody
3
does
days from
research.
now.
No, I know. Yeah. Thank God. Thank God. Figured that one out. Yeah, that would have been a bummer. Yeah?
Oh, 15 minutes. Gotta go.
Uh-oh. I didn't
never ask you
promote
back.
this very well.
So yeah, no, let's promote it. How about? You need
Yeah,
a
we should
little help
probably
with
do
that,
that.
apparently.
It's going to be at the Walnut Room.
The Walnut Room.
On
Where's that?
the 28th. It's, around.
Oh, it's somewhere in Denver?
Yeah, Walnut Room. Maybe you've heard of it.
No.
That's a nut, isn't it?
It's on Walnut.
Walnuts are in
Yeah, on Walnut.
Waldorf
You
salad.
know, the
I know
Walnut Room
that.
on Walnut.
On Walnut. Thank you, Liz, with the win.
She knows what's up.
She's the brains behind that. She got sleep. Her think real good.
Makes
Her
one of
Our
Real
those.
think
good?
not so good. Not good.
Listen, I was having a good time.
You did great. Pulling out that little plastic guitar I was like, are you kidding
Okay,
me?
were you in character? Did you dress as like a rock star? Like, what did you? Come on.
Yeah,
pop star.
I am this person named
Jim,
Fee.
Jim and the All Stars.
And no, I'm just Fee. I'm just me. Well, I don't know. What?
You're on a talk.
What do I say about me? I don't know what I say about me. I sing pop music. I don't worry about.
Don't worry about what we
what
worry about.
people
Okay,
might
we'll move on.
consider me.
We'll get that information because they'll find it on your website or whatever. We'll talk about it because
Yeah.
clearly you have a few weeks.
It'll be there
It'll be good.
sometime.
It'll be good. It was a great show. Anyway, seriously, in all seriousness. So then the next night, I came to hear Swami and the band's here at Herman's on Saturday night, and I was like not wearing that costume all night again. Because believe it or not, wedding dresses, even though it was see-through and no one told me, no big deal. I go in the bathroom and I was looking in the mirror going, what?
Have you been able to see straight through this the whole time? Then you come out and freaking Cameron, and you're like, yeah, you see this?
Look, why didn't anybody tell
If
me?
you're
Poor
wearing
Kim.
a skirt and you can tell you need a bikini wax, is too thin.
It wasn't that thin.
Yeah, it was almost there though. You could very clearly make out her underwear.
And they were they were skin colored. It was pretty freaking see-through.
Still, even if you're wearing underwear, you can tell you need a bikini wax.
Oh no, we're going to talk about bikini waxes because you're a little off the back in that area, but we'll talk about that next. Next
okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe later. I don't know. Maybe now. What do you think? No, I'm kidding. I'm really kind of not. What do you? I don't know. You want to go there?
I feel like
He's like,
you are going 10 times the speed I'm going.
Who is?
You.
This show?
Ew.
I talk fast.
I don't know
sometimes.
what you're saying over there.
Okay, your ears need. Once your ears.
If you could
catch
just stop mumbling for a
up, your
second.
face would just catch up. I'm
just for
I've
1
talked
second,
about
maybe?
This till I was blue in the face. Blue in the.
That's why she's mumbling.
girl.
She's blue in the face.
Tell her.
Right, blue and the, no.
Oh, sorry. I do
Sorry.
sports radio. So I don't catch on.
I don't know.
I sing pop music. I don't do sports.
I'm trying.
Anyway,
Unless
I
it's
do
circus sports.
Absolutely sports on Mile High Sports Radio every Saturday from 11.
Oh, and you're giving me crap. I see how it is.
I already said my think not good. I got no
She
excuse.
already has a disclaimer.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, just point the
And join us
finger
on
at everyone else.
Counterculture Colorado right after that show on KZKO, The Vibe. Anyway, so I
Shameless.
went to shameless. I don't care. I'm shameless on that.
Shameless.
If you don't tell people where to hear you, they can't hear you. That's all. So, anywho's, the Swami Band was awesome. Garth was exceptional. It was one of the best sets I've ever heard them do. And they did one of their new songs. Oh, that's what I did. I transposed that because they did one of their new songs. Sorry. It was a long week this weekend.
Would you figure out who you love?
Oh, it's not a competition.
Listen,
I love you.
I want to be the very best.
Like no one ever was?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to talk to Garth about that. But he was
It's okay.
awesome.
I'm not going to compete with Garth. I love Garth.
I know you do.
He's awesome.
Nobody can compete. But they were awesome. And check out their new. Is that a new album? You know them. What do you give us?
It's not a new album. They just had a new song. It's
I think
called
I-
Calvary.
Yes, and
They did have an album release on the 8th of July.
that's right.
But the new song that
And go. No pressure. He's
No
just like,
pressure at all.
no, I'm not going there. No, but yeah. So they did a new song, Calvary, and it was
it
they
was
were
really
It was
good.
really good. Yeah. No, they're
They were on
exceptional.
point.
And then the Knives song is very cool.
Yeah.
I like to play with the knives you give me too.
I love knives.
Don't you? I know you do.
I know
I know you do. So that. What else? Now, what else did we do? Oh, then Halloween was last night, a week ago. Yeah, that was long.
We went
and
trick or
fun.
treating.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Did you get more tricks or treats?
Hey now, don't talk about the side job.
I just got no idea.
Take my
about it.
scabby knees out of this.
Gabby knees. I said, what happened to your knee? And she's like,
Cabbage.
oh, it's the haunted house. I said, that's what the kids are calling
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Haunted house. Which room in the haunted house?
TMI. Well, I came across this really cool stuff with the metaphysics because our hashtag had a rough day. Well, he didn't get much sleep. He was up all night packing and moving stuff from his
Storage.
Thank you. That. And so
Excuses.
yeah. Well, so he can't be here to weigh in.
Excuses.
Do you guys have any wait, Liz?
Yeah.
I can't see her very well with the new set. How are we doing on time, just so I know where to start?
Oh, we're
Are
good.
you
We're
going to
good.
stop me? You're going to stop me when we're ready. So the metaphysical stuff, I was curious what everybody kind of thought about. What does that mean, metaphysical? And go.
I know.
I'm
like,
sorry, no.
Oh no, that's
We
not
can
really
start this way.
like topic to get into.
Oh, it didn't. No, well, it's fun. And mostly I actually saw this stuff about, to break it down a little more, because that's kind of broad. You guys all read the notes. The thing with
Did
you.
we?
You go. It's astral projection.
We were talking about Star Trek. What's happening? Wait.
Star Trek? Star Wars. And go.
Star Trek. Klingons, dog.
I got nothing on that.
Nothing? You don't care either way? You like Star Trek more?
Yeah, duh.
Team Star Trek? Team
Star Wars.
non-committal? Team Star Wars?
Can you please tell her we're in a fight?
You're in a fight now.
I'm more in film than television. That's all. There's nothing to do.
No. It's cool. It's cool.
Because you're an actor.
And I'm older than
I
you,
played Henry
darling.
III, damn it.
And you wouldn't like Star Trek more?
Okay, I like the first generation, like the early, like the Leonard Nimoy.
Or solid stuff.
Let's like. Why are you guys laughing?
don't
Did I
know.
do something wrong?
No, it's just, it was funny how you said that the Leonard Nimoy
Boy
guy.
generation,
Yeah.
not the Whoopi Goldberg whole situation. That was like a bit much.
Oh, right, yeah.
Then I started naming names after like Chekhov, like what?
Chekhov was in the Leonard Nimoy one, FYI.
Yeah.
Okay, then again, my point privilege.
Why are we asking her?
I like horror films. Can we just go back to horror films? Halloween.
I told you not to talk about the side job, but go ahead, tell us your favorite horror
Recurring
film.
dreams and
You
metaphysical.
brought it up.
I don't know.
Horror films and go.
She brought it up.
She brought it up,
Get
horror
it?
films.
Oh,
That was good.
I'm good. Yeah.
Horror films. What's your favorite one? Oh my God! I'm not
depends on-
trying to stump you. I swear. To God.
No, because that's a okay. I enjoy the genre in general. So it's like, do you like the campy ones? What's your favorite era? Which is
Oh,
your
got
favorite
you.
creepy one? Is
Right.
the goriest one? How do you feel about like
Okay.
a torture porn type? Like that's a whole different genre type of thing.
Wow.
Does torture porn count as horror? I mean, horror.
Oh no, like Saw
Like horror.
and Centipede, Meow Meow.
Oh.
That
Human centipede?
centipede. Like that's a.
Would you call me a
whole-
cat? Am I jumping around all hibbity jibbity?
I don't know.
I look like
You're
a
in
cat.
it.
to you.
I like South Park's take on that
Meow.
one.
Meow Meow.
You know what is? Can I tell a funny story about a horror film? I used to love them to death, and now I'm just like I sat in one with my son and my nephew, and they were laughing at me because
Every time I
sorry.
see you, you've been talking
Because
about this movie every time.
it wormed its way in there,
She
and I'm
won't
like,
quit.
why did I watch that?
Okay, let me see your
Scared.
scariest one.
No,
Go
no.
ahead, hit
Well,
me.
Wait for it.
it took
me.
a while.
It's ridiculous.
It took a while for me to even
Go.
be scared anymore.
Go. Tell the movie.
It's
Go.
not
Go.
Frozen.
I was going to tell a
Go.
funny story about
Just tell the
horror
movie.
film.
Go.
In college, I experimented a little bit sometimes with, I don't know, substances. And it was a particularly fun night. And we're watching this horror film, and I was like, oh my God, what is this called? And they said, it's A Nightmare on Elm Street. I said, I know. What's the name of it? It happened like 5 times. They're like, it's a nightmare. I'm like, I know. It's fucking a nightmare. What's the name? No, it's A Nightmare on... I know. I thought they were messing with me. Clearly, eventually they were. And then it was like, they're like, shut up, that's the name. I was like, oh God, I'm
It's
sorry.
like the old
I'm sorry.
whatchamacallit commercial.
Yeah,
It's like, what?
I might,
Oh,
yeah,
whatchamacallit.
Or Who's on First?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. No, I can't even. That was epic. I can't. Like, what's your favorite horror movie?
You didn't even tell her yet. You're getting out of it. You're weaseling your way
I
out
don't really
of it.
have a
It
favorite.
was Nightmare
The
on Elm
one that
Street.
you won't
probably
stop
Nightmare on-
talking about.
It's not my favorite.
Ouija, the new Ouija.
I
That's
was
the one
not
she's
going to
talking-
throw Ouija
Never,
under the
that's
bus.
good.
Thanks very much. I was not going to
But
name
I'm a
the
She
name.
was
sleep-
horrified.
I'm a sleepaway camp. I live in Estes Park. It's The Shining. I mean, come on, let's talk about creep.
That was
Jaws.
creepy.
My mom thought it would be a great idea to show her 4-year-old daughter Jaws. And again, I'm floored. I'm Gold
So how was
Coast.
foster care after that for you?
I don't know. Ask Jen. She's in the trunk of the car.
Did you leave air holes? I hope. I don't know. Poor
You don't
Jen. Who
need
cares?
air
If she's
holes.
that
There's enough
vulnerable,
air
she
in a
deserves
trunk.
to be there. I'm sorry. Go ahead. And favorite.
I would
Go, let's
say
go.
Candyman.
Oh,
I never saw it.
classic.
I haven't actually
It's
seen
like
it. either.
it's horror / blaxploitation. Post
What?
but like mid 80s, like 'cause
She's a
you
theater
had
major.
like Blackula.
Yeah, no, she combines a
and
lot of
it
words. I like it.
Yeah, you have like all the mid 70s blaxploitation horror, and then Candyman came
good
in
one.
in like 1987.
I never saw it.
It
I've
takes
seen the-
place
the
in like
cover a
it
lot.
takes place in like Jersey or something like that, and he releases the bees, and it's a social thing, and meow meow meow.
Meow,
It's
what?
Based on
really-
some kind of legend.
Yeah, it's a legend. It's like a ghetto urban legend.
I have to watch it now.
I like you.
But pre
What?
like
I like her.
I do
Fresh Prince
too.
of Bel-Air.
She's awesome.
Just
I know
don't
we
look
just
in the
met. And I was
mirror.
like, I can't believe we just met. I feel like I know you.
We're from the same tribe. We've only just
Exactly.
met. That's okay.
Yeah,
start
it's always
meowing.
nice when you meet people. Huh?
I'm gonna start
I'm
meowing.
gonna meow too. Meow.
Meow.
I can't help it.
I like that.
Hey, Megan.
What's your favorite horror meow
It's a
movie?
horrible tick.
Well, I mean, I was haunted by gremlins for years and years.
Oh, it scared you? Did it scare you? Did it?
It done messed with my. I had nightmares. I'm not even kidding. Like for years, and I was like, did I imagine this? Is it the thing?
It's
Is
a
it
Christmas
real?
film.
Gremlins.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful,
I don't even.
beautiful
I
Christmas
haven't even
tale.
seen it
Like a
again yet.
little,
I'm afraid to watch it again because I feel like it's going to
I've never
ruin
seen
the
it.
entire childhood of mine. Because you know what? That movie done got into my head so much that now I have a dog that looks like a mogwai.
And I do too. I have a cat named Gizmo. He came that way.
He was born that way, baby.
He was born with 4 legs. Now he has 3. Like I said earlier.
What did you do to it?
She likes cat legs. I mean, I didn't hear that. Liz, what's your
You're
favorite
like
horror
meow
movie?
meow meow meow.
I needed
You
a Halloween
know,
costume. What can I say?
I really like the old, like, what is it, Friday the 13th?
Oh yeah, that
But
was
like part one and part
Freddy Krueger
two.
was the best. With Kevin Bacon and the spear through. No, it's the drill through his chest.
Yeah,
What?
all those killings were just gnarly, man.
What, do you guys think that one
They know the
movie
speech
would be
about the
considered a
period in the
horror?
woods.
what?
There's that one movie. It's about the guys. They have the 2 faces and they switch faces and then they.
Are you
face
going
off.
there?
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. It's Face Off. The movie Face.
She wouldn't stop talking about that last night.
It was that.
You know the
Face
movie where
Off.
they switch-
Travolta.
Yeah, John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. They switch
like
faces
2
and then they face
years.
off.
Face
That
Off,
movie Face
yeah.
Off.
Years
Yeah.
after Pulp Fiction, and that's sci-fi.
Yeah, that movie
I
Face
think
Off.
that might be
Giving me
called
a headache.
Face
Yeah,
Off.
Just faces?
Yeah, because this is the 100th time she said answers random to random conversations. She'll go, no, you know what? I think that was that movie, you know, where they switch faces.
Yeah, the one that
Totally
Nicolas
unrelated to
Cage
whatever
and,
we were
and
talking
John
about.
Travolta. They switch faces and then they face
switch
off.
faces.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they face off. The movie
If I ever
Face
hear-
Off.
If I ever see
We
that
all know
movie,
a Gemini.
It's true.
And going back to metaphysics.
You're welcome.
Now I guess we're
Wait,
on horror
what
films.
metaphysical? Like, have you seen
Yeah, right.
the-
Full circle. I like
That's
your stuff.
Ouija was like a that freaks me out because there's so much truth in that realm, and then you see a movie like that, and plus they use little kids. I don't like it when you make little kids possessed.
I had a lover
Oh,
that
God.
was in that movie Ouija board. Does that count?
That was way off Hollywood.
Horrible. That was horrible.
I imagine.
I'm a big fan
Never
of
heard of it.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That's
a solid one.
1983, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a solid thing.
I heard killer clowns are on the loose this Halloween.
You know, they escaped from their farms.
Marauding killer clowns.
Why would anyone dress up as a clown?
Actually, no, I have to amend that because I did hear that you should call them people's dressed as clowns because real clowns wouldn't do that.
Yeah, we've been over
it's
there.
supposed to be
Oh,
funny.
that's right. I actually have
We've
some
been over it.
professional friends that are professional clowns.
And they said, don't
and they've
call
been
them
on
clowns.
Facebook like, yeah, the two.
They are
two-
very
two
testy
of
about that.
them.
I didn't know
Three.
clowns got testy, actually. I thought they were.
Really? You didn't know clown? Have you ever seen the movie It?
No. I read the book and it terrified me. I read it when I was like 12. Oh.
You didn't
good
know
book,
they
good
get
book, good book.
testy.
Ooh, no. That's a murderer.
American
That is a
Horror
crazy
Story.
clown. Not a test.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Kept up.
American Horror Story. I mean, come on.
I haven't seen that in a long.
Oh, I wish you would catch up.
And I'm the
So-
one that doesn't know the Pokemon
So
song.
I
Everyone's
have
upset
a
at me.
video that you
Yes.
that you have for us today,
Okay.
Megan.
Let's see it. What is it?
What are we doing?
Is this the metaphysical? She's
Yeah.
trying to bring us back on track because Liz is the
Metaphysical.
brains. And go.
All right.
Go, just go, Liz. Go.
So we can hear it. So they can
Put on the show,
They
Liz.
can be on the
Go. Go.
page. Jeez.
Like her. This is a good one.
I am more than my physical body.
In our culture, we have become rather impoverished in what we consider to be the range of human potential.
We're not physical beings. Actually, being in a body is an alien state of consciousness.
We are spiritual beings having a human experience.
Bob Monroe, who grew up as a boy, went to college, became a successful businessman in New York, he probably didn't know consciously in his head he was going to change the world.
An out-of-body experience is a state of being, a state of awareness, a state of action, separate and apart from the physical body. A very important thing is that everyone does this.
I realized also, too, that our concepts, our religious concepts of heaven and hell were not accurate at all.
Heaven and hell are states of mind, states of belief. And there are many dimensions, many levels of existence.
There's endless, countless different realities that we can explore.
This is just one. There's hundreds of virtual realities out there.
We all have the ability to actually move beyond our dense exterior, our facade, and start to explore these other dimensions.
So where you go to seems to depend upon your intent.
With our intention, we can go anywhere in the universe.
It's not a matter of learning something new, it's a matter of letting go of something old.
Life and afterlife. I feel like it's all interconnected in one thing.
What? This is my best deer in the headlights.
We pay
So
attention.
Can I just ask a question?
No. Yes, you may.
I touched it. I briefed and walked past this earlier, but I was curious. I said on the way here, is there something I should kind of contemplate? And when I have a little bowl and drive down the canyon, what should I think about? And we talked about.
She wasn't driving this. She was like
No.
Pokemon. She was the passenger.
I was the passenger.
You're welcome.
About we were talking about metaphysical and dreams and this and that, and I'm wondering if this is because, like I told you yesterday, I went to a big funeral today.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of a weird, and part of the conversation that we talked about through email was, are there things as coincidences and interceptions?
Did we really?
And things like that a little bit. Well, okay, that's what you just.
Was it after 5?
Splattered at me, and I had the conversation in my head.
Oh, so I was probably processing the show back then, and I thought I only just picked it up.
I don't know, but it was just
How
it was just
interesting.
a really.
Why?
really
How does the
strange and
funeral relate? I mean, aside from death.
Well, I mean, aside from death and metaphysics and.
Don't worry about me. I'm
spiritual beings.
sensitive.
No, it's
Straight to hell.
because the funeral wasn't of a religion. It was basically probably an agnostic to atheist crowd, and I think they pushed the religious card a little much personally. But it was interesting about being
save
faced with being present and having such an effect in this life, and then what's going on after. And this guy, if you don't mind me rambling just for a moment, this gentleman. They had like a 7-page handout about all the accolades he did. He had climbed Long's Peak, and I'm not exaggerating, over 1,000 times.
Oh my God!
He
Seems
had
excessive.
saved over 100
epic.
people in the rescue, National Park rescue.
Wow.
Like, he was just like this genuinely great guy, great personality, but a hero, if you will.
Yeah.
Would climb a mountain, descend with women or men with broken legs, and save people through
Wow.
our floods and all that. All that.
Okay, let's. I want to.
seems excessive.
It seems. Anyway, wait. Hold those thoughts because I think Liz is bringing music up.
Oh.
So we're going to go to a break, and I want to hear the rest because I'm really obviously it's. Never mind.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Speech for me. Somebody. Anybody?
Play. And
Anybody?
you're doing good.
Anybody? You're doing good. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We have more of this talk and dream interpretation and all that in just a minute.
Yeah.
You're live on Broadway from Denver in the ladies' room. Don't go anywhere.
World Viral TV is brought to you, as always, by Colorado Harvest Company.
Colorado Harvest Company.
People are coming from all over the world to check out Denver's growing cannabis industry. And most of them are leaving happy after they've been to Colorado Harvest Company. Why Colorado Harvest Company? For so many reasons. We pride ourselves on carrying only the most consistent flowers and products, with knowledgeable and friendly bud tenders that'll assist you with everything that you need. Buds, vaporizers, concentrates, topicals, edibles, and drinks, all from only the best companies in the state. If you're looking for the best cannabis experience in Denver, look no further than Colorado Harvest Company.
Motel Minute. Motel Minute. Hi, Mom, I love you. World Viral.
I don't think our mics are hot. Yeah, they're there. So welcome back to the ladies' room. We lost a few people. I think that it was like we missed the second coming because I knew I'd be left behind.
It's okay.
It's okay. No, I'm
the
it's okay. We're
alien.
good.
I miss the aliens.
So it was funny because you were talking about the funeral you were at today, the big funeral, and how he was. You didn't realize how amazing he was.
Yeah, just a larger than life kind of presence in the town, and I've often.
Thanks for joining us, Wes.
Thank you,
Hashtag
Wes.
One Lucky Guy, Colorado.
And on a personal level, going to metaphysics and whatnot, I constantly have to recheck my personal beliefs when it comes to certain things.
Yeah.
And I fancy myself. I was raised as a Christian. Because I'm American, Florida. But I think I'm an optimistic agnostic that sways towards Buddhism and Hinduism with the levels. The levels of life. And I believe in nirvana. I think there's a form of
Are there
heaven.
levels of heaven there?
No, I just you have to go through so many processes in test and spirituality and et cetera, to get to your nirvana.
Mm-hmm.
And so going today, I'm like, wow, this is a person that saved many, many lives.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many phases of threat and life endangering situations.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I wonder if he completed his final test. I wonder if he's in nirvana now.
Interesting.
Because what a great person.
You know, the older I get,
Open.
the more I realize how
I'm a
much I
selfish
don't know.
Bitch.
You know? Oh,
try not
'cause
to
your
be.
soul is in
I
its
really
infancy.
try to be a good person. I really treat everyone. I want to treat people the way.
And it still doesn't work. Oh God, I'm sorry.
I've got to quit. I'm going to be like a rat in the next life. I'm trying to be good.
Oh no. You're doing great. I can already tell. No, I was told recently when I started my radio show Counterculture, I had someone on who that was before. You weren't there, I don't think, were you? No. She does I don't know what she does. Meditation coach and et cetera, et cetera. And she said when I was talking to her, she said my soul is in like its fourth evolution.
Yeah.
And in that there are 4 evolutions ish. And mine was like second or third, which is like, guru status. No big deal. Whatever. So I use that a lot now. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't have an answer for that mundane question? Would you like to paint a bigger picture?
I'm a blue light.
I am
Talk to my light.
Our fee here is top psychic.
Yeah, I got that 1 month.
She got one. She's top psychic. I don't know where, but she is.
Top psychic on my psychic hotline.
She's
that I work for.
Am I sitting next to Miss Cleo over here?
Pretty much.
No, she's in jail.
She didn't say
She
that.
is.
She died like
in
2
jail?
months ago.
She did?
In jail or
Yes.
out of
In jail?
We
I
need to
don't know that part about how insensitive.
I told you I'm.
I wonder
I
if
don't
she
have
saw it
time for
coming.
sensitivity. Oh, she didn't. That's what I just said. She just. Liz, do you have do you have some experience with anything like that? I was very curious tonight, and I wanted to text you about it, but then you know what? Everything happened.
Yeah,
Do you?
no, I really don't.
Yes, you do. But the ghost.
Well,
The
yeah,
spirit.
with that spirit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that one time with the spirit.
Yeah, but
that one time.
But that's different.
It's not the same at all.
Right. Well, what
Not
is
even
it?
close.
What is it? Top psychic. Enlightened.
It's, I mean, I'm not just like a psychic. Basically, I'm a
Really? Really? You know what? I'm
What
with
am
you.
I?
We're gonna have a sip while you go through this pop star thing. Go ahead.
I'm a. I forget what they called me. Medium, expert medium. Yeah, it gets real weird when people call asking to connect with their parents that are dead and stuff. Like, listen, dude, I don't know why they labeled me a medium. I don't really do that. I sing pop music.
Can I sing to you on the phone?
I have, there's this song that I think would really help you out.
It's called Eclan from my new album.
It's called Arrival, and
Arrival
it's
from Eclan.
arriving, into a new
I'm
dimension, kind of like, that.
So we were also yes.
So that's what
Eclan.
I do.
It's called Arrival.
I'm kidding. I
album is Eclan.
don't use my psychicness to
No,
promote my
no,
music.
No, she doesn't. Really.
Every time.
Every time.
Join my cult.
Hashtag Eclan.
I have a cult.
Do you know what you call a little person that's a psychic that's
Midget.
escape prison? That's escape prison. escape prison.
Chloe.
Small, medium, at large.
Oh,
snap.
That was so bad.
That was a good one.
There's a better one though.
Yes.
Do you want to tell her? Never mind.
Why did the squirrel walk into the bar? Why did he do it? Why did the squirrel do it?
Why?
did the squirrel do
Why?
it? Because he was freezing.
I felt like a squirrel crawled into my mouth and died this morning. Does that count?
Get it? Because they're furry?
Yeah, furry.
They're freezing.
We were. Yeah.
You get
So
it?
when you were
How
out,
about these nuts?
when you disappeared, we were talking about how I was mentioning to you about how you learned so much about this person at the funeral, and that's kind of sort of sad because he was.
Because now I can't go and question.
You can't grill him, but
If you want to give me a call, I can help you with that.
Oh, stop it! Now she's using the TV show to promote her psychicness. Stop it!
I'm sorry.
shameless
Hashtag
plug.
shameless. Listen, if
Have
I don't
you
tell
had any-
people I'm a psychic, how are people going to know?
Exactly. Counterculture Colorado Saturdays. Shut up! I'm just going to stop. I need an administrative assistant.
Join my cult.
I need an intern.
Jesus Collective.
Jesus Collective.
Listen to my radio show, Master Control.
Whatever. I thought that was. Have you had any experiences with metaphysics? Have you astral projected? Do you guys know about this?
Yeah, it's pretty
This
crazy
is
stuff, actually.
amazing.
It's pretty sick.
It's awesome. Have you? Wait, I asked our hashtag first. Hold.
How do you really? I don't know. I don't know. How do you really know?
How do you know because you do it on Tinder?
No, it's crazy because actually there's people who will astral project and they'll go to like a friend's house or something and they'll see what a friend is like doing and then they'll like end up like calling that friend up and be like, oh, what are you doing? And they're doing the exact thing.
They don't. They
saw them
really
doing.
automatic. Like they don't even plan it.
Yeah.
My mom used to do that. She kind of had an abusive childhood, and she was like, I would just go to my grandmother's house,
For
and she would
protection.
say like I saw her knitting and things like that. But it wasn't beyond like daydreaming. It was beyond, It was
She was.
It was
there.
interesting. Like she was an.
It is.
open-
Yeah. I think I've done it. I know I've done it once, and I think I've done it more than once. But I know for a fact the one time I did it, I was like, wow, it was pretty cool. Have you ever done it? Have you ever done it?
I haven't gotten to that point. I've done the lucid dreaming stuff a lot.
What does that mean?
It's like when you recognize you're in a dream and you take control of it. And
done that once only in
That's
my
cool.
life.
Yeah.
That's
Horrible?
I
I'm
did
sorry,
not
don't edit
hard,
yourself.
hard, difficult.
I've been
I
doing
don't
it.
know.
Like,
I
I
did
started
such a
doing it when I was a
mental-
kid.
You did it as a kid.
Strange.
Yeah, just ever since I was a kid, I just started doing it. It's pretty easy.
And you
So
can still do it now?
Yeah.
So you guide the dream. Why? For fun or for answers or what?
I don't know, whatever. Just realize you're in a dream.
So you rarely have
Oh
nightmares.
yeah.
The first time, no, not really. The first time I did it, or sometimes I just enjoy them, honestly.
I love that. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
But it's not nightmares. So yeah.
Yeah, no. When I first did, well, no, I guess I think I did it before that, but
at band camp.
No, there was one time where I'd have this like recurring dream
because I'm 12.
That was like constantly like the same, and like I would end up like basically getting swallowed up by this like pit of like rose vine, like thorny vines, and like they'd come like wrap around me, and I'd like wake up like arching and like feeling them in my back and all over my, and I'd feel it for like a couple hours even after I woke up. And like finally, like one time I had the dream, and like I was just like, yeah, screw you, dream. I'm gonna fucking beat this. So I like when the vines came up that time, I like jumped down into the pit, into like a cave in the pit where they couldn't go, and I never had the dream again.
Oh my God, that is really cool.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
And you never had it again?
No. Yeah. And then I don't know. I did it a lot with flying dreams. I still do it a lot with flying dreams.
I love flying.
I do too.
Yeah, like or like if I realize I'm in a dream, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a flying dream. No.
And it is now. So
Yeah,
what do
or
you
like
think the Vine dream was? Was it a fear-based thing, or was it a guiding thing, like a warning, or?
I don't know. It happened for years.
Wow.
Like it was like recurring like for years.
How old were you when it started?
4 maybe.
Oh my great! You could so help kids with nightmares. You know, like you could so help them. Like teach them how to like take control, or not.
Or I'd be like, hey, I enjoy it. You're on your own.
Ah, sucker.
Yeah, I used to have a recurring dream when I was a kid, for sure. Yeah.
Knives, all kinds of knives.
What's your recurring dream?
Well, I
If
had
you don't
one
mind
when I was-
talking about
when
it.
I was at you were the
PG-13.
same age. I had one that was pretty
yeah
similar. But now I think my recurring dreams. Oh God, I have like 3. One is I'm always packing, and trying to catch a plane. The other is moving. I'm always moving, and there's more packing to do. And the other is like trying to run away from something, and my feet are like in quicksand. I can't run. I hate it. I can almost physically feel it in my legs.
Oh, I'm sure. I bet you
It's
do.
like-
Yeah,
It's weird.
Master clairvoyant and medium. I just remembered that's what it is officially.
What'd you call
Hashtag
Master clairvoyant and medium.
Shameless.
I was like, oh, I gotta get out. I'm gonna forget again.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, that's crazy.
Liz, do you have any
Traveling
dreams that are?
stuff?
Yeah, no, that sounds like anxiety or maybe and guidance, maybe
there's gotta be
combined.
a lot of anxiety and family issues
Or
there.
like,
Thanks, Mom.
It could be like a building up to a big change or like a big endeavor in your life.
Hello, she's a master.
It's like it'll happen when you feel it coming on.
Yeah, that like I'm making myself hesitate.
No, not necessarily hesitate. Like maybe yeah, but like it probably is just like maybe your being just like recognizes that like in your life there's about to be some new like
move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to like you're like, oh, it's like kind of like when you like speed up to like a sprint or something.
Are you pregnant?
As recurring as they are, I must have multiple personalities. They all must have goal-oriented. Like
You're fun.
I'm gonna go on a trip to the next personality.
Huh?
I gotta go on a trip to the next personality.
Right. Pack up the boxes.
All aboard, toot toot.
I need more packing tape. Liz, were you about to share? Do you have a recurring dream?
Yeah.
With you? Yeah.
Well,
What is it?
I had this reoccurring dream when I was about 19, 20, in this home that I lived with a bunch of girls. We were all roommates in college. And the dream was that a man would come in my room and watch me. And sometimes he would be floating in the air.
Oh my God, that's my new favorite horror film. Ah, really?
And one time he finally, so like I got so uncomfortable in this room, I stopped sleeping in there. And then one time he finally in the dream like came and like grabbed me and touched me, and then it stopped.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it a mysterious figure?
It was a mysterious figure.
Like you couldn't see his face.
I couldn't see the face. I didn't. It was
It had a
human.
male
It was
energy.
male. Yeah.
Whoa.
It was super weird.
Are you so happy it stopped?
Oh, I'm so relieved.
Yeah.
Because it was like causing me anxiety. It was like, even my roommates were like, why don't you sleep in your room anymore? And I was like, should I tell them?
But you're cool with me watching you sleep? That's
right.
Okay, Liz.
Oh, that is that. Well, I'm
Things
glad
are getting
they
weird.
stopped.
Trying to
Things
make
are gonna get weirder, and then
got
they're gonna
pretty
get really
weird.
weird. And our hashtag One Lucky Guy Colorado West. Do you have any recurring dreams?
Not recurring dreams, but I have like lots of dreams that are like deja vu.
Oh.
And all the time. But for the life of me, I can't remember any
You
of
mean
them
in
right
a
now.
sleep state or an awake state?
In a sleep state, and then I have that deja vu in an awake state.
Oh, so you like? Oh, I remember this in my dream.
Yeah, I've had that.
I've had that too. That's
where it's
that's
like
cool.
a premonition. It's like a premonition dream.
It's like a sentence or the picture of a room. That's about all I get out of it.
So
when the
more
deja
of your
vu.
senses, like a sound or a smell or something?
Not so much a sound or a smell, but like a
Image.
a sentence, like somebody speaking. And
Like
in a
the
certain
exact
tone in a certain
Oh.
way.
Oh, right,
and it's
yeah.
only like 3-4 words, or the picture in a room, or the situation.
I get a lot of the situations where it'll be like a certain person will be like here and then here and like there's like a.
They're in the exact spot. You mean?
Yeah, the exact spot, the exact like room, or like the exact like what they're talking about. Like,
I've had that. Yeah, they're in the exact spot, exact lighting, exact words, and it's like whoa, like Matrix.
And you wonder what that's all about. Well, what was the rest of it? God damn it, I can't remember.
What's gonna happen here?
yeah.
What are the lotto numbers?
Oh my god!
Which lucky dog should I
No,
scratch?
I can't wake up! Don't wake up! Don't wake up! So what does that mean?
The lucky dog scratch ticket.
There's another thing from the weekend. Never mind. This long weekend. I feel like what I've learned is that that is telling you you're in the right place at the right time. Like this is all supposed to be. You're in the right spot. You're on the right
Do
trajectory.
you think it's a sign from the universe or like the universe kind of colliding?
Maybe
oh my
syncing
god,
up.
mind blown. I always just thought it was like a sort of a guidance thing of, hey, is that us music, Liz? I think are we going to a break? Is she nodding?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be right back with more Dream Talk. And my recurring dream, which I haven't had in a while, which is good. In just a minute, you're live on Broadway from Herman's Hideaway, worldviral.tv in the ladies' room. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, this is John Exile from Texas Hippie Coalition. You're watching World Viral, sponsored by the Colorado Harvest Company. Get you a pool, baby.
Hey, it's Pat Searcy down here at National Speaker and Sound on South Broadway. Come down and see us. We're now carrying Charvel, EVH gear, along with Mesa Boogie, Paul Reed Smith, Nash guitars. Come check us out. Mention World Viral. Get 10% off. Hey, it's Pat Searcy down here at National Speaker and Sound on South Broadway.
Hack or Accident is our weekly segment where we play submitted songs and decide if the songs are appropriate for our station.
We really want your submissions because it'll go on our compilation album. The Denver scene is fucking badass and we want to be able to represent you and everybody through the nation. This is what happens when we like your music. We're gonna hack it.
To the space effects. Okay, I like it. This is fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's totally different than anything we usually play. It's kind of a nice game.
Yeah. Sometimes the songs are just not appropriate for the show. It gets axed.
I was walking
Whoa.
That's not what I was expecting.
That's not at all.
Bright sky, but I looked downward to the faint light beneath the trees.
So, if you want your song to be on our station, submit it to tim@worldviral.tv or chad@worldviral.tv.
Hack it or axe it. Send in your submissions.
World Viral.
I'll steer your face off.
Like in that movie Face Off?
Like Face Off, the movie.
they change faces?
I'll steer your
Where they
face
switch
off.
the faces. They switch the faces and then the face off.
She loves to do that. There's a particular song she loves to play every time I'm listening to her music.
Rub it up.
Yes.
Rub it up, dub, dub, dub. Rub dub on his nub in the club.
I just wanted to sleep tonight, and now I have to go home and hear that over and over. It's a great song.
You
brought it up.
I don't want to talk about going home and how long it takes.
I know.
I win.
You are way too far away. I thought you were down here a lot, though. Anyway,
I am.
we won't tell everybody where you live because then you'll have creepers.
I could have creepers.
Oh, you're gonna get creepers.
It's on.
It's all fun and games till you get a billion dick pics a day.
Ew.
Why don't you just?
That's what I say. So I'm gonna make a coffee table book out of them with their
Bring
Facebook
flowers.
pictures
Clearly
next
she's
to the
desperate
penis
for chocolate
picture.
and flowers over here.
And I'm gonna sell it in
I think you
porn
should.
stores.
It's to you on Craigslist.
I think you
It's
should.
public domain. You can
Yes.
legally
Oh,
print
yeah,
it in
totally.
a coffee.
What about Facebook?
Table book. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Facebook?
You give your never mind. I want to give business first, okay? Starting tomorrow is the International Wine Festival between tomorrow and Friday, I believe. That's second tomorrow, right? Yes. We'll be there at some point, I believe. Hopefully. Oh God. I'll give you. That was my announcement, not for the wine festival. A different thing that now I don't know what it is because she knocked it out of my hand.
You're welcome.
I am welcome. Thank you, Wes.
You're welcome.
I can't read that. I don't have a glass. Oh, here you go, babe. Thank you, Jen with the win.
I would like to
Jen with the win.
tell all of Denver, Colorado about Wheat Ridge Cyclery Family and Friends Special, November 1st through the 14th of 2016. Bicycles, parts, and accessories. Non-sale 24% off. On sale additional 10% off.
Bye. It's the Family and Friends annual Family and Friends at Wheat Ridge Cyclery. Family and Friends sale, I should say.
cool.
Wheat Ridge Cyclery. Don't miss it. Lots of anyway. And
accessories.
There you go. I did business and the International Wine Festival and Wheat Ridge Cyclery. Amazing. Oh God, it's so hot in here.
It's really hot and really dry.
We're gonna make it. So we were talking about dreams in the last segment and metaphysical things and such and astral projection. My recurring dream for so long, aside from my flying dreams, which I love and I don't ever want them to go away, they're always different too.
It says make them happen, Captain.
Huh?
Make them happen, Captain.
I'm making them happen, Captain, now that you've told us how.
You just do it like Nike.
Just do it. If I could sleep for more than 2.5 hours in a night, that would be...
That's
not my fault.
Considered a nap.
I thought you said an app for a minute.
No,
Mud
I'm
dogging?
getting stuffy nose. A nap.
Fat Tupac?
Fat Tupac. An app. A nap.
Fat Tupac.
Nothing. Never mind. Moving on.
Yeah.
Someone had a great Halloween costume last night.
Yeah.
Solid,
Who won his Fat Tupac?
solid choice. Solid choice.
I'm going as Fat Tupac
Sorry,
next
we're-
year.
I think we should all go as Fat Tupac. I think like for New
You
Year's
want
Eve,
tier?
maybe. New Year's Eve, maybe. Yeah. Let's just ramp it up. Anyway.
Okay, sorry. Right, never mind.
No, what my dream was that was so terrifying, that was recurring, always involved waves, the ocean, and water. And I am I'm on like the crest of the wave, and I'm almost going under. Not quite. And the wave is so huge, and it's moving fast. Like
So you're
fast.
scared about drowning?
No, I think no, I'm not. Actually, I'm not.
Overwhelmed with life.
Yes, it's an anxiety dream,
But not about drowning.
no. Except that the now that you mention it, what's her name? The coach said that she thought in a past life I drowned to death.
I had to. I have a shark situation.
Interesting. Really?
in my brain.
Oh my God, sharks! I know there's no sharks in mine.
So you're not a fan of Shark Week.
Shark Week, no.
You're not about that life.
That's why she didn't like Jaws, the horror.
The
movie.
horror.
Oh,
I mean,
the
that one chick in the
horror.
beginning was a pretty big skink, but I don't understand what would be a horror movie.
Oh, not anymore. Now it's like whatever. She's skinny dipping.
When
Who
you're from the
cares? Who
Gulf
cares?
Coast, everyone in your family has a shark story.
Okay,
I
so here's
bet.
my thing.
Are some of them missing arms and stuff too? So what's your thing?
Well, let's hope.
You're
I mean,
a
that's
pop-
probably how her
Jen, she's
cat
in the
got
trunk
one
of the
last
car.
leg.
Oh my God, your cat! Did you?
Fed it to a shark to
Let's
save
see if-
herself.
Let's swim it out there and see if there's any sharks. Oh, yep, there's a shark.
Swim, kitty, swim.
You've got 3 more legs. Go. Now,
Hey,
I want to add though that sometimes I'm in this restaurant that's got plate glass windows, and I'm watching the wave come toward it, knowing that it's about to crash into this surfside restaurant.
Like
And
that
I'm just like-
made-for-television show Tsunami.
And I'm like slow mo.
Was that in the same line as that movie with the?
No faces.
Not Lifetime, but you know what I'm talking about. The Tsunami one.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Coming in
Yeah,
and you're like,
You have to
oh. and then-
Pretend that this
That's
is
probably like you see a bunch of crazy crap coming, and
Rock
you know
lobster?
that your
Fat
shelter's
Tupac?
not going to hold you.
Yes, exactly.
You do.
You made Tupac cry.
She just did her psychic thing on us, and we didn't. Most of us didn't even hear that. Liz, did you hear
I
that?
heard it.
What?
What did she say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, really? Hashtag. What'd she say?
I didn't say
She
what.
said
gonna
that's a
do?
shelter and it's not going to hold.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
that.
sitting in the shelter.
Well, way to build your house on sand. Duh.
I'm sorry, it's plate glass, and it was really pretty. It's
On a
really
beach? On a
beautiful,
beach?
high-end restaurant with delicious food, delicious
glass.
treats.
Yeah, all the money in the world can't save you from a wave. Have you
Ooh,
seen
has your
Sharknado?
food come to you before the wave comes?
Oh my God, good question.
That was a good one.
Do you get
don't
to nourish your
think
body
so.
before?
I don't think so.
So you're waiting for food
I'm
to
enjoying the surroundings and the tablecloth
And the bourgeois
and the
atmosphere.
probably
And it
drinks.
comes
I don't know.
tumbling
Maybe.
down.
Well, a lot of good the atmosphere does if you can't even eat.
Has to do with
She
Denver
is
and their
way, way, way too good at this top monthly.
Okay, so here's my. Wait.
Never mind. She's a pop singer. She doesn't hold thoughts so much in her head always. Okay, and gone?
Well, I had something to say, but yeah.
I know you clearly did, but I'm. Okay, it's not a tsunami. It's just like all of a sudden. Oh, I did have one the other night. Oh my God, I just remembered it. It's coming over the rocks, and people are playing.
I remembered.
And go ahead. And they don't.
Well, this is going
And go.
swimmingly.
I see what you did there.
We are swimming.
It goes in line with what I was going to say. Next time
Jade
you're
with
in
the
your
wind.
silly wave thing, just dive into it and
Silly wave.
turn yourself into a mermaid.
Okay, I'll try that.
Oh, Megan the Mermaid.
Yeah. And
I
then,
have actually. I have
realize that
dreams where I can.
costume for next year.
But I have
you
dreams
can
that I
just,
also breathe
you
underwater.
can just
and I
breathe
and I'm
through
just,
it
like,
and let it
And
go
mine
over
is
you.
always gasping.
underwater.
What's your sign?
I'm on the cusp. Aries, Pisces.
You're so
Pisces.
Pisces, yeah,
Aries,
of course.
Pisces. How about you?
Sagittarius, which is a fire
you're
sign.
fun.
So, I'm a moments.
I'm
I'm a Aquarius Pisces. I'll water all day.
You are. Wow. How come you don't have flying dreams? Why do you have flying dreams? That is not right. That's un-American.
No, that could do with her
so
goals,
quiet over
her achievements. It's kind of like a Libra. Everyone's like, oh, that's a balance. It's like, no, they strive for balance. You strive for balance.
yeah.
So why wouldn't the water creatures with goals in their life strive
for air? See, I do air and water.
I
Dreams.
do lots of things.
It is
We don't
funny
wanna
though,
know
'cause,
TMI.
Like, it's
She
been
knows lots
harder.
of
It's been
things.
harder to lucidify water dreams for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it's harder to like, yeah, do the.
I think I
underwater
actually
stuff.
have had more lucid water dreams than anything else because I remember when I was exploring the underneath. But enough about us. Oh, what? You can't talk.
Ha, suckers.
Okay, so then, psych.
Zip your lips.
Oh, we love you. Buena noche, Brazil. That's my go-to. They love us in Brazil. I don't know why, but they do.
You're just making that up.
Look at her. Anyway, do you have do you have a sign? I saw the signs.
What's your sign, girl?
Were you born?
Can we have it? Can we know
girl,
it?
She's happy.
What's your sign, girl?
So I'm a Taurus, but didn't all that change though?
Yes,
What?
but here's
No,
the
they
thing.
technically you can't just change signs.
Right?
No, and that's the thing is apparently if you were born, you're set, and if you had a kid tomorrow, then it would be all messed
We're
up.
different. Yeah, no, they changed the signs. They moved the roads.
They moved it.
They moved the
No,
roads.
you can't move the roads.
Yeah, they changed them all.
Who's they? I didn't get a memo. Meow.
I don't know. Listen, I'm a top
get a memo?
psychic, and I did not.
What is it,
sign
Taurus,
off on
right?
this.
You're Taurus.
Yes. Bullheaded.
Because I'm technically
stubborn.
not a Sagittarius anymore. I'm a whatever it's called. I think it
What?
starts with a P or an
Pi-
S. Or,
what?
I know what you're talking
That is
about, yeah.
not.
Did they like add
We
a
need to look
sign?
that up.
no, they added
Take
a sign.
away. They added a sign.
They
What's
added
it called?
more signs.
They added a sign.
It's-
You can't just add signs. That's like
Wow.
taking Pluto's planet
Did you not-
status
you
away.
didn't
This
hear
is
the-
jacked.
You didn't hear the song? The Face-Off song? I opened up my eyes and saw the
The one, the Face Off song, was it in that movie?
Ace of Base.
Where they
They
take the
switch faces.
yeah, they
faces?
switch the faces and then they
Nicolas
face off.
Cage?
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Travolta, the Face Off, Face Off. You know the movie Face Off.
That one.
Yeah.
Jen has had it. She's like, when can I get my friend out of the trunk and drive home?
I'm switching gin.
You're gonna get her out of the trunk.
She's going to let that Jen come in here from now on and say, you know what, guys, thanks for the experience. And
I thought this would be
bye-bye.
fun, but there's a whole lot of John Travolta shots.
I know, right? Oh, my God.
And
He's
Nicolas
not
Cage, you know, like
that
in that
important.
movie Face Off. Was it Nicolas Cage because they had
No,
switched the
it's-
faces?
I know.
So which one would it
See, I
really
want to do a
technically be?
reenactment right now.
Switch the faces and then they face off.
I'll switch your face off your face.
You're the Travolta.
Don't you
You're
just-
Cage.
I'm so glad that this is the day after Halloween because hopefully everybody's in his sugar coma or whatever. And
Yeah.
they'll be right on par with this wonderful bit of entertainment that we call the ladies' room. Hashtag, you got anything?
No.
He says, those are his words, good and no. Did he give us a drink?
How about yes?
That's good. Good.
That's a good one.
I lost track. Where are we?
That's nice.
Liz, you're the
What
brains. Where are we?
pleases Feezus?
Woo! Stitches.
And we're done. I don't know what that means.
Stitches. Maybe you heard of it.
Oh no!
I put that brick in your face.
What are you gonna do with it? This is a
Oh,
song.
I was thinking Frankenstein post Halloween stitches. I don't know.
Oh, you haven't heard this?
I found out about this from my DJ because he was DJing a high school dance, and he's like, "Yeah, these teeny tiny freshmen were coming up. The most requested song was Molly Cyrus." And he's like, yeah, no, I'm not playing that.
Molly?
Yeah, Molly Cyrus. He pops a Molly, and then he tries to fuck Miley Cyrus. And at the end of the music video,
That's the video.
she
This is not
splooshes
it.
a baby
The DJ
out.
didn't
Am I
do that.
allowed to drop the mic? Because that just ended America.
Actually, you don't.
No, America's
That
already
just
very done.
ended our generation.
No, and he just yells. He rap yells into the
He
microphone.
screams at you
with a grill
for
in his
3
mouth.
or 4 minutes. Oh, he's got this huge grill.
Ah! And he's got this crazy hair and tattoos all over
And
his
then he
face.
offers up suggestions, and all he
No,
says
I'm
is,
not
"What are you gonna do with it?
I put that brick in your face.
What are you gonna do with it?
But have my money when I come to collect.
That's
What are you gonna do? Better have my money when you
That's how
come
you
to
do,
click."
boo. That's how you
Pow,
do.
pow, pow. Yeah, like yeah.
This pleases Feezus. Stitches.
It's hilarious.
Stitches.
Anything else?
It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
You do. Why are you looking at me? I'm like, I'm concurring. Yes. Okay. And
You know, it's ridiculous. Like this guy is just somebody
he
done
has
him
a
wrong.
tattoo
Stitches.
looking like he has stitches on
Yeah,
his
that's
mouth.
right, yeah.
So is
Stitching
he,
his
is
mouth
he
shut.
Mr.
They should have gone all the way.
Stitches, or
How do you
like
address
C-cover
this person?
Stitches or
Well,
what
I
is
would
his
go up and be
surname?
like,
What is his-
Stitches! He's going to have a baby with Miley Cyrus, and then they're going to name it Stitches Cyrus.
So if he has his whole entourage around him, and I see him, and I go, "Stitches!" No one's gonna like deck me and throw me to the ground.
I don't know, probably. I don't know.
Or ask for a medic to come up and help.
I would say, "Hello, Mr. Stitches. How
How
are
to be
you?
kind, sir.
Good day.
Wants to your
Pardon me.
stitches?
May I
day.
have some more?
Pardon me.
You what?
What's your
Oh,
stitches?
that's gonna be his next song.
Yeah, is it?
Or yours.
It's a good
What are you
one.
gonna do with it?
Here's my thing.
Stitches.
I sing pop
God.
music, and I think that it would make a good collaborative
Jen,
effort.
you are an awesome guest host. I'm not trying to ignore you, but Liz is giving me the finger, the 1 minute
Oh,
finger,
come on.
not the big fat
We've
F you
only
middle
just
finger.
met.
It's just getting good. What you gonna do with it? Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, Jen. I hope you'll come back.
I
hope
haven't asked. You never know.
Speak kindly of us. Liz, thank you so much. She keeps us on target and straight and at least looking good. I hope. I know.
Yeah, right.
Maybe as much as she can after this. Fee, thank you so much. You always look great.
Thanks.
And Wes with the win. Hashtag One Lucky Guy Colorado at the last second. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
He did not want to do that. Clearly.
Poor Wes.
Clearly. Come back next week and watch us anytime, anywhere, and share our video anywhere and everywhere because, you know what, we're digital media, so you can do that. Come back next week for more Live on Broadway. Wait, what did I say? Live from Broadway.
Live on
Help me!
Broadway.
There's no helping this.
Hello. The ladies' room.
We're just doomed.
Well, just, you know what? We'll talk later. We'll
Meow,
talk.
meow.
We'll talk. Yeah, meow, bye. Bam. Not really, Chris. I didn't do it. I won't do that.